Hey everybody, Scott here for the Digital Guitar Playground. Today, not a Helix video. Today I'm going over some new Mooer stuff that my buddy Rich at St. Louis Music sent over to me. St. Louis Music is the US distributor of Mooer audio stuff, and he sent me the new GE250 and three of the new 7 series micro pedals. The A, which is Ambience, well A7, the D7, which is a delay pedal, and the R7, which is reverbs. And each one of them, the reason why they're called a series 7, or 7 series, or whatever you want to call them, is they've got 7 little different types of whatever the effect is. 7 different types of delay that you can save as individual presets. And it's pretty slick. This tiny little sucker has a tape delay, liquid, rainbow, galaxy, a modverse, which is modulated and reverse delay at the same time. Low bit and a looper. The A7, which is Ambience, has plate, hall, warp, shake, crush, shimmer, and dream. The R7, which is reverb, that one's got, Jesus, it's so small, room, hall, church, cave, plate, spring, and mod. I really like the mod, which is modulated, because modulated reverb is pretty cool. And there's no modulated reverbs in the Helix, in the Line 6 stuff, which is kind of a drag. You can fake it by putting a modulation after a reverb or right before it or whatever, but you know, this is interesting. I really like the spring as well, and it actually has a little bit of the drip, which is something that the spring reverb pedal people are really into. If you do any kind of, surf guitar, you really want that. So let's dig into these little suckers, shall we? Okay, I'm just going to do this on the fly. Here's my clean sound. I'm going into the pedal, out into the Blue Guitar Amp 1, into my ISO cab in the corner, and that's how you're hearing this. We're going to start with the top one, which is, oh Jesus Christ, I can't read it from here. Plate. This is the Ambience pedal, the A7. Now, the controls are, there's an X control, a chaos control, mix, decay, and tone. So the X and the chaos are the 2 tweaking controls, they're calling them. And on the other pedals, they're called tweak 1 and tweak 2, and then on the reverb, it's high and low cut. So there are 2 of those, and then there's the mix, decay, and then either tone or feedback, depending on the pedal. So I've set up this sound. Very cool. So the X control on this particular one, what it does is it's sort of a resonant frequency, and it allows you to adjust the main frequency of the decay. And what I like to do, and I've been doing this morning, is whatever the key signature I'm playing in, say I'm in G. I'll find that note. And then, then it sounds pretty nifty from there. So the chaos control adds modulation to it. Which I don't like in large amounts. A little bit is fine. And then the mix controls, just the amount. I like it fairly subtle. Maybe that's a little too subtle. A little more. More like it. The decay is the length of, the trails. I've cranked it. Not crazy about it cranked. But, and then the tone just, rolling the tone all the way off. Darkens it, rolling it all the way up. Brightens it. So that's the first one. The second one, which I can't read, I believe it says plate. Pressing the little save button here goes to the next preset. Now I've created a preset for each one, and I'll play you each one of those. It'd really help if I could read these. They're so small. The writing is tiny. It's dark in here. This one's called, the last one was Warp. This one's called Shake. And it has, if you turn up the chaos control, you'll hear the shake. I don't love it. And if you turn the, hit the bypass switch and bring it back on, it goes back to the preset, to the way it was set. Before you started monkeying with the knobs. The next one. Jesus, what does that say? My God, these are fucking small. Crush. Yeah. I recall not really enjoying this one. Because this one is a weird one. When you crank the chaos button. No, thank you. Not into that. And Shimmer. I believe I Shimmer is one of those effects that I like in really small amounts. That's not what I would call a small amount. That might be a little much. Roll the mix down. Decay. That's more like it for me. And finally, Dream. The decay might be a little much. That is the A7, the Ambience, in the new 7 Series Mooer micro pedals. There's some fun stuff to be had with the some of the controls, like the X control. Especially if you crank the mix. There's the first of the 3 pedals. It's got some really usable sounds in there. It's true bypass, as pretty much all pedals are these days. And they're very inexpensive. So a lot of bang for the buck in the 7 Series pedals. And if you're using a traditional pedal board, you could do a lot worse than these things, because there's a lot of different sonic options built into each one of these. Come on back for the next one. There you go, the first of 3 videos today. Ooh, ambitious. I don't know if I can pull it off. We'll see. The A7 Ambience by Mooer Audio. 7 sounds in one tiny little package. Pretty slick. I'm powering these with a 1-spot. I don't believe they take batteries. So, you know, just power it with whatever power you've got. Whatever the boss supply. You know, that kind of thing. Good times. I will see you later on with another one. Come on back. And until then, rock on.